So after a week showing at the 2022 Game Awards, I had great hopes for this developer direct, even though they made very clear early on that one of the main players was not going to be there. StarField. So Xbox always had that anchor game, that game that just makes you buy that Xbox just for that one. So the only game that was of any interest to me was Forza Motorsport. That was the only one out of the lineup that I said, I might want to buy an Xbox for that one. All the other ones seem to lack the mainline punch. Like Minecraft Legends, I got kids in the house. They love Minecraft. But for Christmas, they got a gaming PC. My son's been playing train games, and my daughter and I, well, traded in Minecraft for Grounded, which I probably should make a video of in the future. But I digress. Back to the topic at hand. So Hi-Fi Rush seems unique enough, and the animated style is very reminiscent of Netflix Dragon Prince, so I could really get on board with that, even though it looks like the typical button masher with a twist. Still not a game that I would buy an Xbox for. The cool thing about this game, and this is what all games really need, is that bombshell announcement. They showed it off, they got people excited, hyped up for the game, because I know that there's people out there that said that's right down my alley. And they said it's available right now on the 25th. When the showcase aired, they said it's available. That is what games need. You bring that hype to peak and you tell them, hey man, you can buy it right now. Let's go. Very, very cool. The Elder Scrolls Online, they started off with the nice full motion video, looked absolutely great, and then they showed the actual graphics of the game, which I'm going to say that I am not very stoked about because, well, Elder Scrolls has a ton of lore to it. You have that problem where the graphics are just lacking. And I don't know why they are including this in this showcase. I honestly think it should have had its own event and be separated from the showcase because the graphics are just not there. Not utilizing the full power and potential of next-gen hardware. Story is one thing, but you gotta come with graphics. And if you don't have the graphics down, I think you're lacking in that department. And it just doesn't make me excited to buy an Xbox either. Now, it is part of Bethesda. It is part of that lore. It is part of that whole overarching group of games that are very much loved. So it does bring people to the game. But for outsiders looking in, they're going to be like, you need to step that up. And then we have Redfall, Vampires. You can play it single player, but it's really co-op designed. Overarching storyline. The graphics don't look bad either, and, well, what's better? You versus the computer. Having fun with friends and having an overarching storyline to enjoy and an open world to explore. Very, very good. But does it have that mainline punch? Does it have that attraction that it could make it on the main box of Xbox? It does not. At least, not in my opinion. Personal side note, though, the release dates. Let's dive into those a little bit better because, well, there's a void there that I want to let people know about. So Hi-Fi Rush came out January 25th. Again, super cool that they released it when they showed it off. That's the energy that all games need. Minecraft Legends comes out April 18th. Redfall May 2nd. Elder Scrolls Necrom June 20th. And Forza Motorsport 2023. So there's a little bit of a void there, and that void is March. So if we are lucky, we get that showcase for StarField in February where they tell us that there's going to be a March release. That's all I want. Because if they don't give us a March release, I fully suspect that they're going to float it until after E3, because E3, it's a marketing juggernaut. They're probably going to show off Forza, but if they have two things to show off, that'd be better for them as well. But for us, kind of a bummer, because a lot of people are waiting for it. A lot of people bought Xboxes for StarField, and if we are getting a delay until June, probably still palpable, right? We still be okay with that. But if we push further than that, like November 23 or Lord forbid 24, that is not going to be a good time, I don't think. So my feelings about this showcase, I'm conflicted. They did show us Forza, which is great, and which for me personally has been an Xbox buyer. But all the other games, they seem like filler to me. Just not that mainline stuff that we want, that we need, that Xbox needs to draw people in. I might be wrong, you know. You might have a different opinion. Please let me know in the comment section below what you think. If you enjoyed this, please hit me a like. Hit me a subscribe as well, trying to get to 1,000 subs, which is the next goal. Don't know if we're going to get there, but, you know, we'll see. And as always, hashtag game for the sake of gaming, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.